But the key word here is around adequate and effective, and everything what we do, the litmus test that we use, is around adequacy. The Police Act goes through and provides some references to what that might look like. It doesn't specifically lay out standards, but it does have provisions like emergency response units, victim services, calls for service, that type of thing. And we can go on and on about that, but the key point here is that at the end of the day, the board is responsible for delivering adequate and effective police services to the municipality. The municipality is responsible for providing us with adequate infrastructure and funding. And again, I'm quite confident that you know this. And the municipality has the ability to approve the budget as submitted, request a revision, or approve an amount it feels inappropriate. And I believe that the amount that has been tabled, around 393, would be deemed at this point, subject to final approval, the amount that the council feels appropriate. So if that is not a good assumption, then I probably would appreciate clarity around that. But let's work from that premise. And then finally, at the end of the day, we go back and we must ensure that any funding provided to the police is sufficient to meet our adequacy and effective police service requirements. So when we go about this process, part of the reason we're back here today is because we're going to make a contention or representation to you that based on the current number provided, which we recognize is an increase, so it's not like you cut anything, but based on the provision that, or the amount that you're providing thus far, that the police service cannot at this point provide adequate and effective police services for the community.